Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, General Technology Knowledge. Today I would like to show and share about how to use the function put and get data between PLC S7-300 and PLC S7-200 Smart. Okay, so in this section I will use PLC CPU 314C2PN/DP because it has a Profinet port for S7-300, and for S7-200 Smart I also use the Profinet port for communication and send the data between the PLC S7-300 and PLC S7-200 Smart by using the Profinet port with the Ethernet switch. Okay, so before go to create the program, I would like to explain a little bit about the concept, and I will use the software SIMATIC Manager and step 7 Microwindsmart to configure the hardware and create the logic for test. Okay, and here is the IP address that we will fit on the Profinet port of PLC S7-300 192.168.0.1, and I will connect to the Ethernet switch that here we can provide 24 voltage to the switch, and then we can connect to the computer and connect to the PLC. Okay, so the concept is we will send the data from the PLC S7-300 to S7-200 Smart by using the put and get the data. Okay, so we can communication with put and get the data, and then we can test. Example, we can send M0.0 to PLC S7-200 Smart by turn on the output, yes, via Profinet port. Okay, so let's go to next slide. So this slide I would like to show about the concept. Yeah, example, we will use the SFB block 15. It means that put the data. It means that send the data from the PLC S7-300 to PLC S7-200 Smart. And here is the address. Example, step 1, I put M 2.0. It means that copy the data in this address. It means that 2.0. Oh, this one, sorry, it is 2.0 until 3.7. Okay, 2 bytes. And then the CPU of PLC S7-200 Smart, it will got M0.0, yes, until M1.7. It is 2 bytes, yeah, 16 bits. And this is the data that we tested, yes. So if we would like to send the data from the PLC S7-200 Smart to PLC S7-300 back, we can use MB4 send to here, yes, and then we can test. Let's see, MB4 and MB5, it is 2 bytes also. So we can send to the PLC S7-300, and PLC S7-300 will got MB6 and MB7 here. So here is the transfer and here is the gate. Yes. So this is just the concept. So we can go to test the software together. Yes, to clear the understanding of this concept. Okay. So let's go. So I would like to use two software. First is SIMATIC Manager and second is Step 7 Microwindsmart. And if we would like to link to the HMI for the signal, we can use one more software which is flexible to 1000H. Okay. So first let's go to create the hardware configuration for download to the PLC S7-300. Okay, so let's go and follow me step by step. So open the SIMATIC manager and I will create a new folder, example put get data. Okay, and let create a new project. So here we can put CPU or S7-300 CPU. S7-300 PLC. So we can browse to find the folder that we already created. Yes. So let's go to put get data here and then click OK. Yes. And we will create the new object, right, of PLC S7-300 station. So here and here we can rename as put get data. Okay, and then we will go to hardware configuration. So first we need to create the rack, right? So drag and drop the rack to the project. Yes, and we need to insert the new CPU, right? So right now I will use CPU 314C 2PN/DP. Okay, and here is the address that I already show on the slide here. Yes, 192.168.0.1 and here 192.168.0.2 and here is the IP address of computer. We need to fix also 192.168.0.253. Okay, so we will back to our project. So here is the PLC S7-300. So 192.168.0.1. Okay, and we will create the new network. Yes. Okay, and then click OK. So for MPI, yeah, we need to create also. Yeah, otherwise we cannot communication with the other PC adapter, right? So we need to create and then click OK. So we need to create the network for communication to PLC S7-200 Smart, right? Here. So we need to create the network to send the data from this one to this one via Ethernet switch. Yes. So let's go to create, right? To create the network, first let's go to config network, click here. Okay, and then click here and double click here. So this one we will create network as S7 connection, yes, and then click OK. And here is the endpoint, yes, of interface. So this is a local IP address of this PLC, right? S7-300. So we need to send the data to another PLC, right? So here we can put 192.168.0.2, right? This is a PLC S7-200 Smart here, yes. 192.168.0.2. So I put here, okay. And then click OK. And we need to compile, yes, the network. Okay, no error occur, and then we can save. So done. Then this one I will save also, yeah, compile and save. So right now the hardware configuration we already created and configure, yes. So we need to download to the PLC, right? Before download, if everyone have the new project, let's put the manual of IP address of your PC here. Example 192.168.0.253, yes, and subject mark. Otherwise we cannot connect with the PLC. Example, we can ping 192.168.0.1. It means that ping to the PLC S7-300. Yeah, here. Yes, this one. So if we can ping, we can download. Yeah, let me download. View. During download, it will stop the CPU because we download the hardware configuration, right? So right now it detects one CPU that has IP address 192.168.0.1, yes. So let's click update, click OK to download, yes. During download here, if we press OK, it will stop the CPU. Let me show. Okay, right now the CPU is running. So if we click OK, CPU is stopped, and then download, right? Click yes to restart the CPU. Okay, and then we can create the logic for send the data to PLC S7-200 Smart, right? So I will save and then minimize and then go to OB1, right? Okay, I will choose the ladder. Okay. So here we would like to send the data from PLC S7-300 to PLC S7-200 Smart, right? So we can comment a little bit. Send data from PLC S7-300 to PLC S7-200 Smart, we are put get function, right? We are put and get function. Okay, and here we can go to the library. Yes, standard library, system function block, and go to find the SFB15, right? It is the port function communication. So we can drag and drop here. Yes, we will got like this. So here we can use db1, yes, data block 1 to keep the data. When we put the data block 1, we will got here db1, yes. And here is the request. We can read the manual operation of this block here. Writing data to a remote with the SFB15, it is put, yeah. And then we can see the manual operation. Example request is what does it mean? We can read, yeah. Control parameter request activate the data exchange at a receiving edge, right? So here we can use the clock memory of this CPU to check. Example, let's go to the hardware configuration. Here we have clock memory, right? So here clock memory. So if we check like this and put another address, it will working. Example, I put address 100, yes. So I will compile and save. So here we can use M105.5, yes, it is the clock memory. Okay, I will show in the next video about how to use the clock memory. So right now use M100.5 first, yes. And this is the ID. ID, it means that the ID of network. So we can click like this and go to connection, and then we already created the network connection here, right? So we can click here and then click OK. We will go like this. And for this one, I already show on my slide, right here. So step 1, it will copy data to the port CPU, right? So example, we would like to put the M. Okay, we can use here. I will send M 0.0 to send M 0.0 from S7-300 to S7-200 Smart. Two byte, right? Okay, 2 byte. So it will start from M0.0, right? So here we can put M0.0. So we can write P, it is the format, M0.0 by 2. Yes, can write like this. And then click OK. Yeah, click enter. So here SD1, it means that we will copy the data in this address, right? So we can write from M2.0 until M3.7. Yes. So here we can write P sharp M2.0 by 2 also, right? Because we use 2 bytes. Okay. So that's okay. Then we can save the project. Yes. And then we can download all this block to the CPU again, right? Because we just created the SFB15 and DB1, right? So we can select all like this and then click download and then click all to download to the CPU, and we will stop CPU again. After that we can run, and then we can open the block OB1 again. Then we can online. Okay, so we will go like this. So we will go to the software step 7 Microwindsmart to create the get data from the CPU, right? So let's go. So first let's open step 7 Microwindsmart. Okay, and I will use the CPU SR30. Yes, my CPU is SR30 here. Then here we will got the data from the CPU S7-300, right? So we can use the function or wizard here. Go to the wizard tab, go to the get put function, double click, and here we can type another name that we want. Example, get put S7-300. Yes, and we can command as get and put data from data PLC S7-300. Yes, and go next. And here is very important that we need to follow up. Yes, follow me. So here is the get and put, right? So we need to take the function get because we get the data from the S7-300, and here is the data size for transfer. So we can put 2 bytes because here we send 2 bytes. Yes, 2 bytes from this one. So I will choose 2 bytes and start from MB. Yes, MB0, right? Because we take the data from the CPU S7-300 MB0. Yes, so we can put MB0 here. And here is the remote IP address. So 192.168.0.1, right? It is the IP address of this CPU. Sorry, here. Yes, 192.168.0.1. So here 192.168.0.1 and start MB0. Yes. So here we can click suggest to suggest the memory allocation. Yes. So VB50 until VB99. Yes. Click next and then next and then click generate. And then we will got the subroutine. Yeah. NET_EHE. Yes. So we can drag and drop to the main. Yes. And then we can use SM0.0 and here is the timeout. Timeout we can check here, it is the integer. Yeah. We can use another address. So now I will use 2 because it is integer and here is the boolean, right? Cycle error, it is the boolean. So example M 10.0 M 10.1. Yes. And then we will got the data from the CPU S7-300, right? So we will got here M0.0, right? So here we can check, we can download. Yes. I will download the program to the PLC. Okay. Check the CPU. Okay, before download, I will set the IP address of the CPU first. So double click here, go to communication, and then I will set the address the same as my slide, 192.168.0.2. So 192.168.0.2. Yes, it is very important because we are the setting on the S7, right, to a remote I/O, remote CPU as 192.168.0.2. Yeah, it is the PLC S7-200 Smart Profinet part. And for startup, I will run the CPU. Yes, then click OK. Can compile. Yes, no error occur, right? And then we can download. Yes, 192.168.0.2. Click OK to download. And then run the CPU and we can online. Yes. And then we can test the data between PLC S7-300 and PLC S7-200. Okay. Okay, let me put like this. Yes. Okay, like this. So to test the data, let's go to the status chart. Yeah, I will create the chart one here. Yes. And here I will go to PLC, go to monitor modify variables. Yes. And then we will send the data from M2.0 to M0.0 to PLC S7-200 Smart, right? So here we can type M2.0, M2.1, M2.2, M2.3, M2.4, M2.5, M2.6, M2.7, M3.0, right? M3.1, M3.2, M3.3, M3.4, M3.5, M3.6, M3.7, right? It is 16 bit. Yes, 2 bytes. Okay. I will zoom small a little bit. Okay, like this. Okay, so we can online, and here we can okay, we adjust a bit. Okay, so here we will got M0.0 until M1.7, right? Okay, like this. And then we can online. Yes, right now it's not on, right? All bits is not on. So if I force the signal from this one to 1, let's see, here is 1 also. True, yes. This one to 1, this one is on, this one to 1, this one is on, this one to 1, this one is on, yes. So all bit is on when we force the signal from the PLC S7-300, right? Okay, I will force on. So 1, this one is on, yes. And then we can force signal like this, yes. Example MB2, right? So we can write like this, MB2. And convert to the binary. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 is turned on. So I would like to force to 0. I can write like this. It will force to 0. And this one MB3, right? I will change to binary. I will write 0 and then force to 0. It will 0. Okay. And this one we can monitor as the same as PLC S7-300 also. Yeah. Example MB0, MB1, and I will view as binary. Okay. So example, I would like to turn on all bits, right? So we can put like this command 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, and then we can force here. Let's see, here is change also, yes, and all bits is turned on. Can force to 0, yes. And one more thing, we can calculate, right, by using the calculators. So I will switch to binary. So if I would like to turn on 8 bits, I can write 8 bits right here, and then convert to decimal. We will got 255. So here we can write 255 for turn on all bits. Yes, so it's the same, and this one also 255 turn on all bits. Yeah, it will turn on. Okay, so if we would like to force to 0, we can write 0 and then force to 0. Yes, so the data that's sent from the PLC S7-300 to PLC S7-200 Smart is okay. And then we can also test like this. Okay, if we would like to test with the button, we can write. Okay, I will write the program and test with the button. So this one address i3136.0 right, for digital input. So here we can write input. Okay, we can write i136.0 right, and then we will send to m0.0 right, send to the PLC S7-200 Smart. So we can turn on m2.0, and one more we can insert one more network as i136.1, and then send to the last bit right. So last bit m3.7 right, because 16-bit start from m0.2.0 sorry until m3.7. So here m3.7, and then this one push button for send m2.0 to PLC S7-200 Smart. Okay, and this one we can push the button for send the m3.7 to PLC S7-200 Smart. Yes, and then save the project, download to the CPU, and then online. Yes, and I will show the status of the PLC when we push the button. Okay, and then let's go to the PLC S7-200 Smart, and here we can go to m0.0. Example, I will turn on Q0.0. Yes, and one more, the last bit right, the last bit is m1.7 right, and then turn on Q0.1 example. Then I will download to the PLC, and then we can online. Yes, so let's check here. I will push the button, and then let's see the status together. So I will push the button that start from PLC S7-300, right? Okay, when I push, let's see the PLC S7-200 Smart is turned on, yes, and the stator is turned on also on the PLC. Yeah, I push. So it means that the data communication between PLC S7-300 and PLC S7-200 Smart is okay, yeah, working properly. So the next step, we will send the data from PLC S7-200 Smart to PLC S7-300 back, right? So let's go to create. Okay, I will minimize this one first. And then offline. So this one we can comment, yeah, insert the network. So this one get data from PLC S7-200 Smart. So we will use one more library. Yes. Go to library, standard library, system function blocks, right? And then go to the get SFB14, right? Drag and drop here. SFB14, yes. So we will, DB1 and this one for DB2. Data block 1 here, and here is the data block 2. So here we can use the MB 100.5 also, right? 100.5. And for the ID, we use the same. We use the same, the ID, yes. And here is the data, right? The data we can get from the PLC S7-200 Smart, yeah, like this. So here we can put M 4.0, yes. So this one P M 4.0 by 2, yes. And this one, it is 2 byte, right? And this one we can put P 6.0, M 6.0 by 2 also, yes. And then we can save the project, yes. And then we can go to the blocks to download again, yeah, because we just create the DB2 and SFB14, yes. So download. Okay. Then we can open. So we can test by for the signal from PLC S7-200 Smart, right? So example, I will force the signal. This one we already tested, right? So I can delete. Then we can start from M B4, right? And we'll go with the binary. Okay. Then I will put 255, right, to for the signal. Then we can view here. We can view. Okay, I will change this one a little bit. Then we can view like this. Okay. So this one should be M 6.0, right? So I will type M 6.0. Yeah, it is true. Let's see here. Or we can use M 6.1, 6.2, 6.3, 6.4, 6.5, 6.6, 6.7. Yes, because here I put 111. Yes, it means that turn on all bit. So if I force 0, let's see, all bit is turned off. So if we would like to I will force off all first. Yes. Then if we would like to force one by one, we can for like this, or we can go to M0, sorry, 4.0, 4.1 until 4.7, right? So we can write one. And then for signal to 1. And force all. And this one right one. Let's see, the M 6.0 is turned on. Yes. So this one we would like to force, we can write. Let's see, it's turned on also. Turn on. Turn on. Yes. Turn on. Turn on. So our bit is turned on. Example, I for M 5.7, and this one should be M. This one should be M 7.7, right? M 5.7. Yes. I force 0. Let's see, it's turned off. So 16 bit is turned on together, right? Okay. So that's correct. So I will go to unforce for all. So MB4, it is the binary. So I will write to 0. Yes. And then clear all false. Okay. And if we would like to push the button from the PLC S7-200 Smart, we can write also. Yes. that test. So this one we can write I 0.0. I will send to M4.0, right? This one I 0.1. I will send to M5.7. Yes. Then we can download. Okay. Then this one I will create two network. Yes. This one get data from PLC S7-200 Smart M6.0, right? So M6.0 I will turn on. 6.0 is turned on. I will turn on the output. Yes, the output here Q3136.0. So I will turn on Q136.0. And for the last one, right? Because here I write the last one also. Yes. So for the last one, M7.7. Yes, 7.7 here. So we can turn on Q136.1. Yes. And then we can download, save and then download. Yes. And then we can open like this. And then I will push the button. Yes. Okay, I will push the button from PLC S7-200 Smart. So right now I will push the button. Let's see, I push the button from the PLC S7-200 Smart. The PLC S7-300 is turned on. I push one more. Yes, it turned on one more. And the status of the PLC on the computer is shown also. I will release. Yes. When we release, it turn off, turn on again. Yes. So it worked properly. This one also. Yes. Okay. So if we would like to test with the HMI, we can test. Yeah, let me create. Okay, create the HMI for simulation. So I will create one more new project. Go to panel, I will use the multi-panel. Yeah, this one. MP277 10-inch touch. So first we need to create the connection, right? So I will connect to the connection 1. Connect to S7-300. So this one I will use Ethernet. Yes. So this is the IP address of my PC. So 192.168.0.253, and I will connect to PLC 192.168.0.1. It is the PLC S7-300, right? And for connection number 2, I will use connection S7-200 Smart. Yes. And this one I will choose SIMATIC 200. Yes. So the IP address 192.168.0.2, right? Okay. .0.1, and this one .0.2. Yes. This one we can command as connection HMI to PLC S7-300. This one connection HMI to PLC S7-200 Smart. Yes. And we need to create the text, right? So take for the send data from the PLC S7-300. We can follow this one. Yeah, we will start from M2.0. So M2.0, this one connection with the S7-300, right? So I will choose here, and it is the Boolean. It will start from M2.0. Yes. And then we can enter can drag and drop like this. Or this one will start from 3.0, right? So I will delete. So this one M3.0. Yes. Then we can drag and drop like this. Delete this one. Yes. So PLC S7-300, we already created the text. So we will create more for PLC S7-200 Smart, right? So it will start from M0.0, right? So M 0.0. It is the get data, right? Get data M0.0 here until M1.7, right? So this one I will change to M0.0, but this one should be the connection S7-200, right? Then we can drop then this one it will start from M1.0, then we can drag and drop. Okay, so we can test within this one to the PLC to the HMI. Yes, so let's create the button. Okay, I will put like this. Yes, we'll put like this. Okay, and this one for CPU S7-300 PLC. And this one I will put S7-200 Smart. Okay, so this one for M button for M0.0 2.0, right? M2.1. Two. Okay, so we can align. Okay, like this. Okay, So totally we have 16 bits, right? So 5, 10, 15, right? And one more for 16 bit. So we can put like this. So we can align like this. Three dot six. The last one 3.7. Yes. So we have 16 status also, right? Okay, 16 status. So I will use this one. Status number 1. Then we can copy. Yes. The last one here. So we can put the status, yes, this one until 16-bit. That's sent from the PLC S7-300, right? So I will put the event. So invert bit. This one M2.0, right? This one invert bit also. .2, right? M2.3. 2.4. Okay, so we already put the event for the push button for send the data from the PLC S7-300 to PLC S7-200 Smart. So now we put the status of bits that we got the data. Yes, the PLC S7-200 Smart got the data. So the first one, go to animation and the text, it is the M0.0, right? So we can type M0.0 bits, right? So when one, I will change the color to be grid, yes, and then we can save the project, put and get, right? So this one should be put get HMI. Change this one to green also, yes. M0.2 change to green. M0.3 change to green also. 0.4 M0.5 0.6 M0.7 M1.0, right? This one. M1.1 M1.2 M1.3 M1.4 M1.5 M1.6 the last one M1.7 okay, then we can test. Okay, I will use the simulation first, and then we will download to the HMI in the next video. Okay, let's see. Right now the status is 0 for all. So if I click this one, it will not work, right? Because we use I. If we would like to use, we can delete this one. I will delete this network first. Okay, this one, no problem. Okay, then we can test. So I push M. Yes, let's see here, it's turned on, and the output is turned on also for this one. Yes, this one turn on. It means that the communication is okay. Turn on, turn on, turn on, turn on, turn on. Okay, so the communication between send the data from the CPU S7-300 to CPU S7-200 Smart is okay. Yes, we can push for release. Start again. Yes, and the PLC, the real PLC is turned on also. Yes. Then the next step, we will create the push button from the PLC S7-200 Smart, right? Okay. So it will start from M4.0, right? So let's go to the text. Okay, this one should be M4.0. Connection for PLC S7-200 Smart, right? And this one should be M4.0. Then we can copy 4.6, one more, right? 4.7, and also M5.0, right? Okay, delete one. And also the PLC S7-300 will got the data from the PLC S7-200 Smart, start from M6.0, right, until 7.7. So this one should be M6.0, and the connection I will change to S7-300. Okay, then we can drag and drop. This one should be delete, and this one should be M7.0. Connection is the same, 16-bit also, right? Okay, delete. So that's all for create the text. And then we can go here, we can copy this button. So this one sent from the PLC S7-200 Smart to PLC S7-300, right? So I will put the button here and it will start from M4.0, right? This one, M4.1. M4.2. M4.3. M4.4, right? Okay, we can adjust. So here we can like this. Okay. Then we can copy. Yes. 16-bit also, right? Okay. And the last one. Okay. This one should be M4.5, right? M5.0. 5.1. 5.2. 5.3. 5.4. 5.5. 5.6. And the last one, M5.7. Okay. And we need to copy this lamp also. Yes. The status that sent from the PLC S7-200 Smart, right? So we can put here. Okay. So this one we can go to the invert bit M4.0, right? M4.1. M4.2. M4.3, M4.4, M4.5, M4.6, M4.7, M5.0, M5.1, M5.2, M5.3, M5.4, M5.5, M5.6, the last one, M5.7, yes, and here is M6.0, right? The CPU is gate, yes, 6.0, so here we can put M6.0, M6.1, M6.2, M6.3, M6.4, M6.5, M6.6, M6.7, M7.0, M7.1, M7.2, M7.3, M7.4, M7.5, M7.6, M7.7, it is the last one. So we can save the HMI, and let me check the input here. So I will delete the input from the network because we control from the HMI, right? Okay, let's save the project to be put get data S7-200 Smart. Then we can download. Okay, turn on again. And here we can simulation. Yes, click simulation. Okay, so right now we can control. Yes. Okay, so it worked properly between the PLC S7-300 and PLC S7-200 Smart. Okay, so this is just the concept how to link the data from PLC S7-300 to PLC S7-200 Smart by using the port and get the data. Okay, so I hope everyone understand and can do the project. The benefit of this project is we no need to use the wiring cable, many wiring cable, so we can use the LAN cable that we can communication and then control the project by using the port and get the data. Okay, so if everyone have only HMI and the PLC, so we can run the LAN cable from this one to this one, so we can control from our computer or HMI. Okay, so thank you very much for watching my video. If everyone have any question, please kindly drop comment under my video. I will reply soon. And I would like to request all of you to like, share and subscribe my video also to get more notification and more new videos that I will create step by step. So if I have mistake in this video, I'm also sorry. Yes, and finally I would like to say goodbye and see you next videos. Bye bye.